This is Coach Manny, Targeted Lead Generation, helping you to increase sales. It's exciting to be here with you today. We're actually on time and we're live, and it's great to be here with you. Our sponsor today is 90 Days to Your Success, how to build the discipline, energy, and process to get more done in 90 days than most people get done all year. Email cannot replace picking up the phone. Wow, what does that make you think about, huh? Email cannot replace picking up the phone. I will just email them and let them know what's going on. Let me see if I can get any action going with an email. It's easier just to email. Now, there's 3 scenarios, right? I'll just email them to see what's going on. Let me see what's going on and see if I can get any action by sending an email, or just the plain fact that, hey, it's easier to just send an email. I think I'll just do that. Wow. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe email is a very powerful tool, and it can help you generate leads and grow your business. You know that because we're in that business. And when used in the right way, in the right situation, email is a powerful and strong tool to help you in building your business. No doubt about it. But when it comes to communications and speed and relationships, there's nothing better than picking up the phone, except possibly face-to-face. So today, I want to take a look at these 3 questions and how you're going to handle each one of them and how to be so much more productive. I'm Coach Manny, and I'm on a mission to help business owners just like you increase your sales and build your business. Build that business that you've always dreamed about, the one you really want. Helping you to find out what's holding you back, what's holding you from growing, and why isn't your business exploding? Through strategy, tactics, and execution. So if you're struggling with generating business, let me get you back on track. If your sales team's off peak, let's see what we can do about it. If you need to hire, let's see how we can help you. If you need more business, then go to CoachManny.com and get some information. And not just that, you can download our new book, Wisdom, Words of Wisdom, which I wrote, which is just a little free book. And we'll talk about our other new book coming up soon. Do you think you can replace making a call with email? That's the question on the table today. Do you think you can replace making a call with email? I mean, really? Do you think so? I'd like to welcome all the guests out there. Shout out to all you visitors out there. Great to be here. Thanks for joining us. We're going to give you some good stuff today. Again, for those of you who are just joining, we're going to talk about email can't replace the phone, and we're going to look at 3 specific situations. You know, when you say, I'm just going to email them and see what's going on. When you say, let me see if I can get something going, I'll just email them. Or when you say, hey, it's just easier to email. So let's get rocking and rolling. And remember, if you miss any of this, it is on a weekly podcast. It's all out there on Facebook. It's out on YouTube. So have no fear. If you don't finish watching this, just check out Manny Nowak. You'll find all this stuff. So let's get rolling with point 1 today. And I'll just email them and let them know what's going on. And we say that, and we hear other people on our team saying it. And so I have some questions to ask you. When somebody says that, or when you say it, how do you know they're going to read the email in a timely manner? How do you know when they're going to get around to it? How do you know whether your message is really clear enough? And will you be there to receive their email if they send one back and they have a question? Are you always on email? Those on email all day long, and I know some of them. I got some of those customers, and they're easy. I know which customers I can email, and man, they'll get right back to me within literally seconds. Bang. But there are some of us, like myself and my team and my clients, which I'm trying to teach, don't let email drive your day. And I practice it myself. We only look at emails. We only work with emails at certain times in the day. In fact, one thing that I've learned is that I really don't open my email until after 10 o'clock in the morning. And you say, Manny, really? Yeah. I've got stuff to do. That's prime time before 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to use that for something productive, not for answering emails. And I know that if people really need me, they're going to call or they're going to text, right? I know that. And look, if you're in a meeting, you have a 10 o'clock meeting this morning, right? And you moved it to 12 and you send me an email about it. Guess what? I don't even look at those emails and I'm going to be at the meeting. I'll show up 2 hours early. And guess what? I'm not going to be happy. Pick up the phone and let me know. Many times it's much more effective to just pick up the phone and make the call. Make sure you take a moment and think about the above questions. Think about what could happen if you just send an email. And then choose the best medium for you to make the connection. You know, I've shown up for meetings late and early and got the look. What are you doing here? The meeting was changed. Duh. Interesting process, right? I mean, how many times do we have to deal with that kind of stuff? We all deal with it. And we've become so that, well, I think everybody works email the way I do, but they don't. Everybody works it their own way. Just trying to keep the throat liquid there on the throat. Number 2. Let me see if I can get any action going with email. And a lot of times people will say this because they don't want to pick up the phone, right? So they'll say, let me see if I can get some action because it's easier, right? How many times have I heard this line from a salesperson who doesn't want to pick up the phone and make a call? I'm going to do some work on email. Now, I've been selling for many years, and this hesitation by salespeople to pick up the phone and make the call, it still amazes me how salespeople who know they're driven by phone can still do this. If you want to get something going, pick up the phone and make the call. If you're unsuccessful, if you can't get through, then email may be the right answer. But you know, we get so much going so much faster if we just pick up the phone and bang, then what happens? I've worked with salespeople who just want to send out emails. Even when people respond and say they're interested, they send out another email, right? Have you seen that situation? So we do a lot of email, both in here and at a number of my clients. And so you get an email and people respond with an email saying, hey, I'm interested. Can you tell me more? And guess what happens? Instead of picking up the phone and making the call, they send another email. Now, you may have salespeople who do that. You may do it yourself. Hey, if somebody tells me they're interested, if they respond to my email saying, we're interested, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call them. You know why? Because I have an open door to do that now. I can do so much more on the phone. As a salesperson, you can make so much more happen when you're on the phone, can't you? Rather than sending another email, because who knows when it'll get open. Interesting, isn't it? We love this stuff. We're going to go to point number 3 here in a minute, but first let me bring in a word from our sponsor today. Our sponsor being 90 Days to Your Success. And the question I have to ask you is, what if you could get things done faster, more consistently, with greater results? Increasing your sales, getting the things done that will help you build your business, and getting more productivity from your team. All results in having more time for you, your family, and the things you love to do. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you're only 90 days away from them extraordinary results. 90 Days to Success is a tool that's going to let you make it happen in your life. It helps you really get done more in 90 days than most people get done all year. When you start thinking in 90-day modules, and you're going to get so much done because it's so easy to get your hands around what you need to do in the 90 days. When you say, what I got to get done this year, it's so big. But when you think about 90 days, it's so easy. You know, successful people do more by noon than most people do all day, right? You know that. So get ready to get more done. Get ready to have more free time. Get ready to dump the frustrations you've been dealing with. Take a few minutes. Go to 90days to yoursuccess.com. And actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put that link out here for you for anybody who wants to go there right now or when they're done here. And that'll allow you to take a look at the package. Now, I got a special offer here before we go into the third thing. I have a new book, and the new book coming out is called The Successful Will Never Tell You You Can't. It's based on a keynote that I do for companies today. It is an inspirational piece that will show you how to get more stuff done. Now, what I'm looking for is people out there who would like to get a free draft copy of this book. And all I'm asking you to do is read it, comments, give me some feedback. If you see something wrong in there, fix it up and send it back to me. I'm looking for reviewers because we have the first edited copy. Now, if you're interested, get to me. Send me an email simply at Manny, M-A-N-N-Y, at Manny, MANNYNOWAK.com. And I'll send you out a copy. Now, the copies are going to either go out later today if we get done or on Monday. So if you want a copy of a new book, it's exciting. It's got a lot of power and energy in there. I would love to have your feedback. So just send me that email and say, hey, I'd like a copy of that book, Manny. All right. Point number 3, let's get rolling. Now, what happens when someone says, it is easier just to email them, right? We've heard that comment, right? It certainly is, because I can go to my computer, bam, 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 or I can go to my phone, damn, 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 bam, be done. But is it effective? Do you have as good a shot at success as if you picked up the phone? In most cases, I got to tell you, the answer is no. Because you see, when I get somebody on the phone, I'm starting to build a relationship. I'll take some time to talk to them. I can ask them some questions. We can go into some other stuff. I can't do that on email. Now, remember also, you are highly fired up inspired super salespeople out there, right? And it's easy. Easy is not a word that successful people use. Remember, it's just not the way you great salespeople and successful entrepreneurs out there operate. Forget easy. Let's see what's most effective. Again, I've heard from clients time and time again, why doesn't that sales rep of yours ever call me or stop out here? All I get is these long and confusing emails. Can't they just call? How are you going to upsell and cross-sell people when you can't communicate with them? You can see from the above. You can see I got a lot of passion for this, right? I got a lot of passion for this because success is yours out there, but you got to use the right tool. You can see from the above that it's so much more effective to pick up the phone, yet why people hesitate. Make the calls, set up the time every day just for the purpose of making the calls, 1 hour, and you'll be amazed at what happens to your success. As you go forward, remember to always make the call first. It takes more time, takes more guts, it takes more of you, but the end result is that you have a greater chance to success. Let me close out with one call to action for you today. I'm finishing up here, and we're going to finish this session if you're watching us live on Facebook. And we're moving to the Entrepreneur Toolbox. And you know, we're working on getting development of that course of the 7 biggest mistakes people make and how to correct them. We're working on lesson 5 today. If you're a member of the Entrepreneur Toolbox, you're actually going to see the lesson live, and then of course you get to work on it whenever you want because you get a backup copy. But the point I'm trying to say is, wouldn't you love to be in on that? Please go out and check out the Entrepreneur Toolbox. We do a live session almost every week after this. We got so much coming up in the future in that live Facebook. It's a private Facebook group, members only, called the Entrepreneur Toolbox, set up for entrepreneurs, business owners, and salespeople. You need to be in this group. And the other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put that link out there for you as well. So anybody who would like to check out the toolbox, go ahead and check it out. But thanks for being with me here live today. It's been a real pleasure. I hope this will help you somehow, because we still have such a big issue out there of getting the sales process working effectively. And email is a great tool. We encourage people to use it, but you have to use it here in the right spot. You have to use calling here. You have to use visiting here. And then you add to that realm stuff like SEO, pay-per-click, so other social media trends, all that, and you put all that together, and you have a very effective process that generates business. But knowing which tools to use at what time is so critical to your success. Hey, it's always a pleasure having you. Those watching us live, great to have you here. I see many of you online here. And I always like to do a little shout out. Let's see if I can shout out today. And I've lost already. Tony, Betsy, Patricia, all you great. Chris just joined us. Great to have you guys and gals out there with us today. And for those, I can't mention everybody's name, but I'm always excited to have you on the session with me. So get out there, make it happen. If you missed any of this, just watch it again live, or it'll be up on iTunes within the next week or so. And again, thanks for being here. Have a great week. And if you need check anything out, remember, CoachManny.com.